Good morning, students. So far, we have studied up to simultaneous linear equation. Today, we shall discuss about indices or exponents. Here, we shall start with the power of a number which you have studied in the lower classes. You might have studied 2 square. 2 square means we write 2 into 2. If similarly, if we are writing 2 into 2 into 2 4 times, then we used to write 2 to the power 4. Where what this 2 is called? This 2 is called base, and this 4 is called exponent, or this is also called power or index. And this is the exponential representation of this number 16. 16 can be written as product of prime numbers 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. But if this number becomes very large, for example, if I take 64, then we have to write 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 6 times. If this number becomes little bit more, if it becomes 128, then again we have to add one more 2 here. So this becomes 2 to the power 6, this becomes 2 to the power 7. So exponential representation of number is convenient way to express it as a product of factor than writing them in this form, or writing them as a product of prime numbers. So that's why we prefer to write, or we prefer to represent the numbers in the exponential form. And in all these cases, this number is called base and this is called index or powers. Already you are familiar with this. If this power is negative, if we write 2 to the power minus 1, this value becomes 1 upon 2. Similarly, as we have written 2 to the power 6. So what will be its reciprocal? Reciprocal of 2 to the power 6 which 2 to the power minus 6. So 2 to the power minus 6 means 1 upon 2 to the power 6. There are certain laws which is obeyed by this indices, that those are called law of indices. So now we shall see the laws or the rules followed in the case of exponents or indices. Law of indices. The first law is a to the power x into a to the power y, that it becomes a to the power x plus y. If base is same, then powers gets added. For example, if I write 2 to the power 3 into 2 to the power 5. 2 to the power 3 means 2 into 2 into 2, 3 times we shall write, and into 2 to the power 5. So this will be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 5 times. So it now becomes 2 to the power 8. So this is equal to 2 to the power 3 plus 5. So this is the first rule. A to the power x into a to the power y is nothing but base will be only 1 and its power will be now x plus y, both powers are added together. Similarly, the second rule is a to the power x upon a to the power y. This becomes a to the power x minus y. For example, if I write 2 to the power 5 upon 2 to the power 3, this becomes 2 to the power 5 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 upon, this becomes 2 into 2 into 2. This 2 can be cancelled. So what is left? Only 2 to the power 2 is left. This 2 to the power 2 is nothing but 2 to the power 5 minus 3. So this verifies the second law. The third important law is, this is the product rule. Product rule. This is quotient rule. The third one is there is power rule. A to the power x to the power y. This will be equal to x to a to the power x into y. This is exponent rule. Fourth one is, if we write a to the power 0, its value is always 1. If there is no any power is 0, value will be 1. If we write a to the power 1, value remains a itself, whatever the base is taken. If we write a to the power minus 1, it becomes 1 upon a. If power is negative, then this whole term goes in denominator and it becomes reciprocal of that. Similarly, under root ab means under root a into under root b, or we can generalize the same rule. ab to the power n can be written as a to the power n into b to the power n. The ninth one is, if we write a upon b to the power n, then this can be written as a to the power n upon b to the power n. 10th one is, if a to the power x equals to a to the power y, this implies either x and y are separately 0 or x is equal to y. If we write nth root of a, this becomes a to the power 1 by n. So these are important rules which will be applicable in this exercise. So you are supposed to write these rules in your copies and try to solve the problems based on that. And if doubt comes, you may ask in the comment section. Thank you.